I imagine that by now you have already defined your life's greatest project and already know where you want to go, right? I think you really have done that homework. Now it's necessary to apply the concepts that I like to call the cycle of success, consisting of important steps that will aid you on your path to the top of reaching these objectives, whatever projects or plans or ideal you might have. The first step within this cycle is to define the product or service you will market. Having defined your product or service line, we will need to have a well-defined strategy to launch it in the market on a large scale. Pay attention to two important words in this description. I said product or service line. Don't think that you will become very successful if you just offer a single product or service to the client. In fact, you should have a menu of choices from which the client may choose from various purchase options. And the second little word that's very, very important is the concept of reaching the market on a large scale. It's not only enough to be a champion salesperson on your street, on your neighborhood, in the part of town where you live, or in your city. Think of a strategy that will reach the entire state, the entire nation, and why not to think of reaching the entire world. Once you have your strategy well defined, you will need to form a plan of action, taking from the mind and transferring into the paper everything that you have already imagined, visualized, and conceived. And stipulate details of each stage of your project, from beginning to end. After having defined your strategy and plan of action, you'll be prepared for the most important part of this process, which we will discuss in our next presentation. I'll see you then.